What's up, everybody? My name is Brandon BMax, aka Brandon. This is Sports Talker Brandon on this Friday evening. I'm gonna go through the Smackdown show from tonight and give my picks for SummerSlam. This Smackdown was very interesting. Not the greatest go home show. I think it was an okay go home show. Um, I think this SmackDown did a very good job of building certain things. Um, but ultimately, this SmackDown was just to build SummerSlam, get you hyped for it. That's what it's supposed to do. Go right at make it easy for everybody. Um, I will say this: I think watching this show and just thinking about it, I think it was probably about a 3.5 out of 5. So let's get right into it. This show starts off with LA Knight coming out. LA Knight cuts a promo basically calling out his opponents for the Slim Jim Battle Royal, which I really don't think should be a thing. But hey, we're gonna have it for SummerSlam tomorrow. Fine. Then he pretty much calls out Sheamus, and Sheamus comes out. They have a match. This match was actually pretty good. One of the moves seemed like it was a botch, but it wasn't. But before that move happens, we have all the competitors for the Battle Royal come out. So like AJ Styles, Grayson Waller. We had Santos Escobar. We had so many different people come out, and the Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux. But I do appreciate the fact they did show this off, so it makes it seem like a big deal. LA Knight hit the Blood Force Trauma for the win, and so that means he's gonna be, going to that battle royal with some momentum, which he needs. I think LA Knight still is over by fans, and fans love him, and I don't think that's really surprising at all. But then the other thing they did was just really kind of the crowd just makes him LA Knight seem like a big star, and he is a big star. He's one of the biggest stars in the company. So then we have a backstage segment where we see Solo getting ready for his match against Jey Uso. But that was actually a really good backstage segment. It makes sense why you're going to have that backstage segment. But then we have another backstage segment where we see the OC and the Brawling Brutes kind of be fighting backstage. Adam Pearce separates and says, "We want a match. We can have a match. So you go to get a ring, and we're gonna have a match." So it's the OC of Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows versus the Brawling Brutes, Ridge Holland and Butch. This match was actually really, really good. It ending up with a DQ because the Street Profits come out. The Street Profits end up beating up both teams, and they're alongside Bobby Lashley in these like chef's kiss, these really good suits, and I appreciate that they did this for them. They need to make them bigger deals, and I think they're going to. I really appreciate all that. So then we see him on the ramp. Bobby Lashley smiling. He's standing with the Bratwursts, and they're just like, "Okay, we're good." Then we get another video package for Cody and Brock. Same one from Raw, but it was a really good video package. Overall, video packages are always really good. I appreciate that. And then we get a Charlotte. We get a Paul Heyman. We get a Charlotte Paul Heyman coming out to the ring, and we don't get the promo right away. But then we get coming from commercial. We get a Charlotte promo for her opponents at at SummerSlam. She's kind of talking about she's a 5-time SummerSlam winner. She's 5-0 at SummerSlam. She's I'm facing against the EST and the Empress tomorrow, but I'm the queen. I can do everything. And she's on this boat with champagne and yachts and all that. So it looks really cool. Each one got a promo. I'll talk about the other two later. But I think with this, it makes the match big time. So then we get Paul Heyman comes to the ring. Paul Heyman pretty much says, like he basically says like Roman didn't want this. Jane's gonna Jay's gonna Jay pretty much doesn't deserve this. He doesn't need it. Roman's still your tribal chief. He's gonna be your tribal chief for now and forever. Basically, just saying nothing's gonna change. But then Jay comes out, or before Jay comes out, we get a little video package about the Ulafala and the tribal combat rules and all that, which was really good, really really good. I appreciated everything about this, and we make it make sense. There's one rule: just who's left standing will win. Basically, the first pitfall or submission kind of thing. But no disqualification, no DQ, no nothing. Then Paul comes back on the mic, pretty much says, he pretty much doesn't get to say much. He's going to say, this is not a spoiler. It's not a prediction. But then, Jay comes out. Jay pretty much says, I can hit him with a chair. He's the head of the table right on and put him through a table. I can do so much to him. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to do what I need to do to win, become the Universal Champion. That was amazing. I appreciate the fact they did that so well. Not anything about it I can't not say. Can't really think. I can't say enough about how they've done this program. It's really well done, really fun. Then we get Solo trying to attack. Solo comes out and Paul tries to hold him back, but he can't hold him back. Solo says, get out of the ring, Paul. Get out of the ring, Paul. And then Jay super kicks him. That's our main event tonight, which was actually really good. Then we cut to commercial. They set up the Grayson Waller effect. And they set up Grayson Waller effect with Bailey and Io. Really short because Grayson asked about if you have any plans of cashing on SummerSlam. She's not gonna say. Shotzi's music hits, but it's a trick. Then Shotzi's music hits again, and then Grace's like, I didn't do that. I didn't do that one. That one I didn't do. And that one was the tank coming out, nobody in the tank, and then you see Shotzi behind her, shaved head, this like Mad Max style clothing, looked amazing. And she goes after Bailey. She pulls out the clippers and is about to try to shave Bailey. Cannot. Then we go to commercial, come back. Eels versus Julian Vega. Vega wins off a distraction from Shotzi when they come back down the ramp and trying to shave Bailey again. Bailey runs off. Shotzi's there laughing. I loved all of this. I appreciated all of this. I think it was so well done. I cannot wait to see where this storyline goes with Bailey and Shotzi. I think it's really cool for Shotzi. I think something really she can sink her teeth into. And then, after this, we get Austin Theory versus Cameron Grimes. So Theory was about to lose to a distraction from Santos Escobar off the cave-in for 2. Theory wins with the 8-town down easily, and then Santos comes back down, hits the Phantom Driver, and then leaves Theory laying. That could happen next week. But also, we get in between this, we get the 2 other promos. One from Asuka in full Japanese, which was really good. Basically saying, I'm going to win. And then she spits in the camera with the blue mist. And then Bianca says, it's DQ, no disqualification. I can do whatever I want. I'm going to do whatever I need to get my title back. So that was really cool. Then we get the main event. Then we get the main event, which was Jay versus Solo. Solo, uh, Solo pretty much beats up Jay for the beginning of this. Ends up Jay gets to come back. Jay kind of fights back, but Solo gets back on top. We go to commercial, come back. Solo's still on top, but Jay finally gets out and hits the spear and the splash for the win. Solo keeps beating up Jay around ringside, but Jay fights back and he stands tall. I'm looking forward to Jay versus Roman tomorrow night. So much good SmackDown. Outside of the couple matches we got, this SmackDown was probably a lot of like recap heavy. It's not a true go home show because the go home shows are really kind of in Triple H era, more NXT style, where they just recap packages, promos and stuff. We'll see what happens from there. But like I said, I would give this show a 3.5 out of 5. So middle of the road show, not terrible, but not like good to great. But let me give you my SummerSlam picks. I am picking. So for the men's world title match, we have men's world title match. We have Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. I think Finn wins this. And I think Finn holds the belt. We have Priest with the briefcase and Dom with the North American title and Rhea with the women's heavyweight title. That's it. Or I don't think we see Priest cash in. But I think the other thing is we'll see what happens there. But you never know. It'll be a fun match. Then we're gonna have Shayna Baszler versus Ronda Rousey in an MMA rules match. I think Shayna wins this. Shayna's gonna have to win this. They've built Shayna so up. Ronda want to put Shayna over. I think Shayna wins this pretty easily, and just leaves Ronda Shayna. Leaves Ronda battered. And then we have Gunther versus Drew McIntyre. Gunther's winning this. Gunther's keeping that belt to beat Honky Tonk Man's record. And that's obvious. And then we have the women's triple threat match for the women's universal title is Asuka versus Bianca Belair versus Charlotte. I think Charlotte wins. I think Asuka retains and Io cashes in for the next pay-per-view or right after. I can see that being the case. Some way, somehow that can happen. But ultimately, I think Asuka retains because Bianca and Charlotte's going to cancel each other out, and then Asuka gets to come, miss one of them and gets a win. The Slim Jim Battle Royal, I'm picking LA Knight. That's not even close. Like LA Knight's winning that Battle Royal. Gives them a big win. Crowd might go crazy. You never know. Crowd will go crazy if LA Knight wins, so that makes sense. Then the only other matches left are Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso. I think Roman wins that, but I think Jey gets a couple of near falls that might make it feel like really close. I'm looking forward to that. And then we have the match. I think the other thing I'm looking forward to is we have a tag team match, if I remember correctly. Oh, Cody versus Brock. Cody versus Brock. I think Cody's winning that. Cody won the first match. Brock won the second. I think Cody wins the third. So that's going to be kind of fun, interesting. I don't really think Cody's going to lose much from that. I think he wins that and goes on to something else. Then Logan Paul versus Ricochet. This might sound weird, but I think Logan Paul's winning that match. Logan's winning. I think Logan's winning the match after what he did on SmackDown on Raw. I think Ricochet might get some comeback stuff, but if he does, Logan wins the match because Logan hasn't won nothing. He's lost every match he's been in. We'll see what happens there. And that is all the matches for SummerSlam. I'm looking for this card tomorrow. I cannot wait. I will be doing a review of this show on Sunday. I'm going to put this up for tomorrow morning as well. So I do thank you for listening. Hope you did enjoy. I do thank you for watching as well. I'll be back on Sunday to do the review for SummerSlam, but also back on Monday to do the review, or Tuesday to do the review for Raw. I do thank you for listening. Hope you enjoy. I hope you for next time. See you.